Harrison Ford accidentally punched Ryan Gosling in the face during Blade Runner 2049 filming. Even Hollywood legends aren't immune to on-set mishaps, and Harrison Ford's accidental punch to Ryan Gosling's face proves even pros can't always dodge the unexpected. During a recent interview, Ford revisited the infamous 2017 Blade Runner 2049 incident, where a rehearsed fight scene went sideways, literally. "We got too close, and I hit him," the 83-year-old actor admitted with a mix of regret and humor. "I apologized immediately. What else could I do? You can't undo a punch." But here's where it gets interesting. Gosling didn't just brush it off. He turned it into a running joke, quipping that a Harrison Ford punch is a different animal altogether. The incident, which occurred while filming Denis Villeneuve's sequel to Ford's 1982 sci-fi masterpiece, became a bonding moment for the co-stars. Ford lightheartedly reassured fans he's still very handsome, while Gosling jokingly framed the punch as a rite of passage. Director Villeneuve even lightened the mood post-hit by declaring, "Look at it this way, you just got hit by Indiana Jones." But here's the twist most fans miss. The aftermath involved ice, scotch, and a dash of Hollywood irony. After the punch, Gosling recalled Ford pushing him aside to tend to his own fist in the ice bucket, then later offering a single glass of scotch from a bottle he kept for himself. "I guess he felt like he didn't connect enough to earn a whole bottle," Gosling deadpanned. The pair later laughed about the blunder on the Graham Norton show, with Ford teasing, "1 out of 100 times I hit him," and Gosling retorting, "I should be lucky I didn't get hit more." Yet beneath the humor lies a serious question. How common are these accidents in high-stakes action films? Ford himself compared the sequel's production favorably to the original Blade Runner, which he described as miserable due to 50 nights of rainy outdoor shoots. Controversy hook. Could this incident spark a debate about safety in Hollywood's fight choreography? After all, if even meticulous rehearsals can't prevent A-listers from trading punches, should studios implement stricter protocols? Or does the authenticity of such moments, like Gosling's unscripted reaction, add value to the final product? Final thought. Ford may joke about the punch, but it raises bigger questions about the physical risks actors take. Where do we draw the line between dedication and danger? Share your take below. Was this a harmless mishap or a red flag for the industry? Harrison Ford, never retiring from acting, his iconic roles awards. Harrison Ford's unwavering passion, "I'll never retire from acting." Imagine a world where Han Solo and Indiana Jones, two of the most iconic characters in cinematic history, are no longer gracing the big screen. Thankfully, that's not a reality we'll have to face anytime soon, as Harrison Ford has just revealed that he has no plans to retire from acting. The 83-year-old Hollywood legend, known for his versatility and range, has had an illustrious career spanning decades. From his breakout roles in the Star Wars franchise and the Indiana Jones series, to his critically acclaimed performances in Blade Runner and Witness, Ford has consistently proven himself to be a master of his craft. But what drives this octogenarian to continue taking on new roles, even at an age when most people would be enjoying their golden years? Ford's response is simple, yet profound. "That's one of the things I thought was attractive about the job of an actor, was that they need old people too, to play old people's parts." In an industry often obsessed with youth and beauty, Ford's words are a refreshing reminder that age is just a number, and that experience and wisdom can be just as valuable as physical appearance. Ford's dedication to his craft is all the more impressive, considering the challenges he's faced in the past. Who can forget the incident on the set of Star Wars: The Force Awakens in 2014, when a door from the Millennium Falcon fell on his leg, leaving him hospitalized? The incident led to a £1.6 million fine for Foodles Production Limited, a firm owned by Disney, for breaching its health and safety duties. Despite such setbacks, Ford remains committed to his passion for acting. With a slew of awards and nominations under his belt, including Academy Awards, British Academy Film Awards, Emmy Awards, Screen Actors Guild Awards, and Golden Globe Awards, it's clear that his hard work and perseverance have paid off. So, what's next for this acting legend? With his latest role as Thaddeus Ross in Red Hulk in the Marvel movie Captain America: Brave New World, it's clear that Ford is still going strong. And with his declaration that he'll never retire from acting, we can look forward to many more memorable performances from this Hollywood icon. But here's where it gets controversial. Do you think there's an age limit for actors, or should they be allowed to continue working as long as they're able and willing? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Harrison Ford criticizes American politics. Rich get richer, poor get poorer. Harrison Ford critiques the current landscape of American politics. The wealthy keep getting wealthier, while the poor continue to struggle. In a candid interview, Harrison Ford, the iconic star known for his role in Indiana Jones, has shared his thoughts on the troubling state of politics in the United States. At 83 years old, Ford expressed his concerns during a conversation with Variety, published on Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. He remarked that the political climate seems to be leaning significantly to the right, stating, "The pendulum doth swing in both directions, and it's on a healthy swing to the right at the moment," reflecting on the 6 months since President Donald Trump began his second term. Ford further elaborated, saying, "And as nature dictates, it will swing back." He emphasized that the real issue lies not in our identity as a nation, but rather in the fact that we have drifted away from our former selves, having been intentionally divided into manageable political factions. The Oscar-nominated actor pointed out that the changing political rhetoric has led to a weakening of the middle ground, which he believes is essential for a healthy democracy. "The middle is where we belong," he asserted, highlighting that compromise is both fair and honest. In a striking image on the cover of Variety, Ford is seen sitting on a wooden chair, dressed in a black tuxedo, with his hands clasped together, symbolizing the tension he feels about the current political discourse. He noted that the nation is struggling to find common ground, but he believes that Americans are beginning to recognize where that commonality lies, particularly when it comes to economic disparities. "It's where it always was. Rich get richer and poor get poorer." And that ain't exactly right. In a bold political move, Ford endorsed Kamala Harris, Trump's opponent and former vice president, just days before the November 5th election, which she ultimately lost. In a video supporting Harris, Ford stated, "Look, I've been voting for 64 years. He admitted that he typically prefers not to discuss politics, but felt compelled to encourage voters to support Harris. He added a compelling warning, saying, "When dozens of former members of the Trump administration are sounding alarms, saying, 'For God's sake, don't do this again. You have to pay attention. They're telling us something important.'" This commentary raises significant questions about the current political climate and the future of American democracy. Do you agree with Ford's assessment of the political landscape? What are your thoughts on the widening gap between the rich and the poor? Join the conversation in the comments below.